Alexa Lavoie for Rebel News, and I want to come back on the story that happened on October 12th in the street of Montreal in Westmont. During a protest of Montreal for Palestine, there were a counter-protest. And during that counter-protest, we saw the SPVM, the Montreal police, not only grabbing the Quebec flag and throwing it on the ground, but they also pushed an elder woman on the ground without assisting her afterwards. Today, I'm joined with some of the protesters who were there that day, who will share the side of the story that they experienced that day. So now, let's listen to them.
Information that they do. You see Quebec flags, but you see the Israeli flag. You see a woman wearing the word Zionist, doesn't even know what it means. Because it's about how much they're paid. It's not about principle. Here, we are standing on principle. Why? Even if the ceasefire happened in Gaza. But Gaza uncovered criminals. C'est le temps de ramasser. C'est le temps de ramasser les fascistes au Montréal.
Our side were maybe 60, 70 people. They were gathering hundreds. Their truck arrived 1 hour after our protest started. It parked in the middle of the road with the permission of the police, like it's the road of his father. And they started to take off tables, loudspeakers, flags, and they gathered hundreds of people there. The organizers repeated several times that those demonstrations would continue in Montreal until the final liberation of Palestine, from the river to the sea. For us, the citizens of those neighborhoods, it has become unbearable to live under such contest, hostility, and aggression. At one point, after 2 hours of hate speeches, loud music, stress, the police decided to push the quiet group aside.
Why can they go the other way? Why don't they go the other way? They should not be even allowed to do this. And now you want to move on. What? Le droit d'expression. Le droit d'expression pour qui? Pour nous. C'est mon droit d'expression. C'est mon droit d'expression, monsieur. Donc tu dis que c'est leur droit d'expression contre le mien. Les deux, mais tu me demandes de bouger. Ne bouge pas. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
So they have this freedom of speech. We don't have the freedom of speech. So some people try to argue, and the police started to push. All of a sudden, I saw a big, huge, aggressive policeman pulled a woman like that on her shoulders, shaked her, and throw her on the ground. I was shocked. Then I took out the phone because I understood bad things happen here. And it didn't pass 1 or 2 minutes, I saw the same aggressive policeman taking out from a woman on our side a Quebec flag and just throw it on the street. He cannot say that he passed it to somebody else, because in the video you can see another policeman picking up the flag from the ground. We were shocked, we were embarrassed, pushed to the side. It seems like the police, the SPVM, is supporting the terror, not us, the quiet people. I don't feel safe anymore. I don't know what to do.
Because you were there to counter-protest what we see in our street, a hate fest that we are seeing since like 2 years now. How did you feel to see that blatant double standard?
I felt very unsafe, very angry, And I don't understand how the streets of Montreal became to be the place of terrorists, because that's their message. They are doing jihad. They even blamed the Prime Minister of Quebec that he is encouraging Islamophobia.
The minister responsible for your security another shares a post on Twitter from a Zionist Islamophobic anonymous page that is used to spread hatred. Imagine that.
They don't like any comments against them, but they are not the owners of the land. They cannot do what they are doing, destroying the life of the people here, because there are many people that don't want to come downtown because they are everywhere. I don't understand what the Quebec government wants us to do. They want us to leave. Tell us leave.
What I understand is the group wanted to pass through where you were standing, and the police, instead of asking them to use another street or another way, they actually ask you to move on.
To give the kings the way. They are the kings, we are the slaves. And not only that one of our counter demonstration, she asks in the beginning, because we were the first, and she knows that they are standing and then they continue to walk, so she asked to be on the other side of the street, and they did not allow it. They forced us to be in a place where they knew that the pro-Palestinian will pass later.
Do you feel that your freedom of expression and your freedom of protest and gathering have been violated by the police that day?
Yes, definitely yes. He told the woman that he dropped on the ground, "You are not going to win this one." Because I saw with my eyes how he grabbed her, how he shook her, how he pushed her, and I told her, "If you need a witness, I will be there for you." She was on the ground, 74 years old, and he didn't give her even the hand to help her to stand up. And she's in a trauma. She's in a trauma.
Which kind of message do you think the police is sending to the other group, the Montreal for Palestine and the anti-Israel group?
It's a very clear message. You can do whatever you want here, and everything will be fine, because they are using violence and they are not arrested. They are not arrested. They know, they have a list of what they can do and what not to be arrested. But even when they are doing illegal actions, they are not arrested.
Why do you think Valérie Plante and Fadi Daguerre, they know about how Quebecers are against what is happening? There is a lot of people who are doing a pushback and saying like, this needs to stop. Why they have been quiet and didn't say a word since October 7, 2023?
No, as I don't react, I don't know to explain why, because we went to the agglomeration meeting. And what Valérie Plante has done, when she was asked the questions that she was not comfortable to answer, she just left the room and an answer was never given. And when I approached the police, because it happened to me a few times through those rallies that I approached the police, and I asked them, how come you allowed them to do what they are doing? Because if I was doing it, you'd arrest me right away. So one policeman told me, "You know what, madam, you are right, but it's not our decision. We are doing our work. It's your leaders. You have to speak to your leaders." Another policeman told me, "I'm happy. I have work."
Do you believe that the police will be able to do the same and grab a Palestinian flag and just throw it on the ground?
No way, because all of them will jump on him. His life will be in risk. They know, the police knows that we are quiet and we are not going to danger their life. That's the difference between us and them.
Any message to probably the next candidate to be a mayor?
I have a message for the next candidate to care about your own people here. You know, you can agree or not agree with other countries' policy, but you cannot not defend your own people. In our situation, the leaders are not defending the people. They contrary put them in risk, because it cannot be that every week hundreds of pro-Palestinians will close our roads and will yell, death, jihad. You know, they speak even in Arabic. People here don't understand what they are saying. But they are calling for jihad. I don't know how many of local people know what jihad means, because jihad is a religion war. So they want to make a khalifa all over the world, and I understand their behavior much better than the ones that were born here, because they were not explored to their culture. So I have also a message to the people of Montreal. Come out to the street, show support, because sitting at home and just writing comments on Facebook or on X, it's not enough. We have to show it's our land, not less than theirs. There are many of them that even are not Canadians. They are only on a student visa here, but they are engaged for their, target, what they want to do.
At Rebel News, we started a petition at deportamas.com because we believe that if people are here and they are not citizens and they are chanting anti-Semitic slogan and they are committing vandalism or hate crime, they should be deported back in their country. So if you agree, go over deportamas.com right now.